Alrighty, so I know I actually didn't vlog very much today. It's actually 8 o'clock. Today I spent most of the day just doing blog posts that I hadn't done recently, and also getting videos edited and videos uploaded for the week, and we did cleaning, and I slept in, and yeah, and literally, like, I just sat and did the laundry and then sat down and watched an hour of YouTube videos, and now it's dinner time. So I'm showing you what I'm actually making for dinner. As you know, Jared and I kind of had to be a little creative when it came to dinner. So they didn't have any chicken, like, to make. Typically I cook and cut and make the chicken myself, but they did have these short cuts carved chicken breast, and it's fresh, never frozen, fully cooked. So I can actually use these for my wraps as well. Typically I cook fish fresh, and then I put in, they didn't have fish either, so that was my second option. But they had these, so yay. And I'm making my very famous echeveria pockets, as Jared likes to call them. Tried to make them into empanadas. Typically we use crescent roll dough, but pizza crust actually has less calories in it, but it's extremely hard to work with, which is why my empanadas look a cross between dumplings and just balls. I'll give you a closer look in a second, but what I decided to do was, instead of doing like an egg wash, because we're very short on eggs, I just mixed some butter, which has, it's actually margarine butter, so it's got like that little bit of vegetable oil in it, and I mixed in a little bit of, I wanted to mix in lemon. I mixed in garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and a little bit of salt. Typically I just put the chicken and then our salsa verde, chili verde sauce, just green chili, in, but I decided to mix a little more in, so that's why they look a little different. But the oven is ready for them to go in, and I tried so hard to cut them into circles, but like, it's just, the dough is so freaking sticky, it just kept sticking to itself, and then it wouldn't close. Heaven forbid the sauce would get like on the dough, because then it wouldn't be sticky anymore. It was like such a pain in the neck. So we're gonna put these in the oven for 10 minutes, and then hopefully they come out good. Now that I've put them in the oven, I'm going to clean up the extreme mess that I have made. I could not for the life of me remember if you were supposed to grease the pan or not, and I was hoping that you wouldn't. You don't have to, thank God. Now with pizza crust, it says you're supposed to cook it first and then you bake it. Again, like with the toppings, but like, this looks fine, because like, it doesn't look like it's done on the top, but if you look at the bottom, it's done. It's all nice and crusty. Oh, this one's a little stuck. There we go. I'm just like making sure they'll all move and they're not stuck to the bottom of the pan. Alright, I'm going to transfer these to a plate and let them cool down. I've also been looking at the fall Florida knot for this year. There's been lots of really cool things that I've been finding. I meant to go through it with you guys today, but that just didn't happen. The 2017 Florida winter and fall edition, I've already gone through the spring and summer one for 2016, which is the season I got engaged, and this is the season that we're getting married, more or less. But I wanted to kind of go with you. We've got a whole new checklist here. I want to go through the checklist with you or what I've done this so far in our planning. And I'm glad that there's no dates in there, so you guys don't know exactly when the date is. Nailed on a budget, we more or less did that. I'm just gonna say anything that pops out. Stationery or whatever this is. I just hand wrote everything myself, so I was like, psh, whatever. Website, I used Weebly, but you can use the Knot. I like using the Knot. Gown and veil, I was able to take my gown home the day of, and I actually still need to order my veil, but I know what veil I want. I know exactly which one. And we chose and ordered the dresses around this time, and we ordered them online. The girls all have their dresses and they all fit wonderfully, so yay, that worked. I was really worried about that. Book honeymoon, I think we did this actually earlier. Jared and I pretty much decided we were going to do Disney World and then do a cruise, and so our in-laws paid for that and they ordered that. They talk about beauty stuff. I kind of have a general idea of what I want, but I'm not too picky about it. Pretty much sparkle, princess, tiara. I mean, simple and sweet, to the point. And then we've got, we're 4 months out. This is finalize all flower arrangements. I'm not too picky about my flowers, but I know what kind of flowers I want. My mom is actually helping me with fake flowers. That way we can get pretty much everything done before address invitations. I've done that and I've even mailed them out. Rental list. I don't think we're renting anything. Actually, my mom is taking care of this. I gotta double check with her. I gotta make this 4-month phone call with my mom because she's doing a lot of this. Buy wedding rings. I actually bought mine months ago, but we got to get Jared's wedding ring because his is actually going to get customized. His is going to be special. And then Jared and I we're just taking his car. We're not going to worry about any other day of. Marriage license. This is something that we will do next month. I've already started looking into that now that we've sent out the wedding invitations. Speaking of which, I mailed them off. As you guys all know, that's been like a whole month thing. We're not writing our own vows. We're doing my dress fitting in November. We're also finalizing the menu then. And then the timeline, I pretty much have a set timeline already. I just want to do a little printout for everyone. And that's all we'll do them for right now. Pretty much everything else isn't like not even for a couple months. So we're good to go. I do have to say though, if you are planning on getting married, use the Knot apps. The Knot planning app, the Knot lookbook, and then this guest list and wedding website. This will help you out so freaking much. The Knot has been seriously such a huge part of my wedding planning, and the Knot is how we found our wedding venue. It's also been helpful for guest lists and figuring out RSVPs, and for me it helps me with a checklist, not only for the checklist in here, but there's also a full-blown checklist online that you can use, and you can even add your own stuff and take stuff out, like some of the stuff I just listed. But anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about weddings. This isn't a bridal diaries.
The powerful Nintendoru, I can't say it. Nintendoru, that's it.
It doesn't matter. You could say A or B and I wouldn't know the difference.
Nintendoru. Well, you're supposed to figure out that these are words that you know.
Oh.
Empire under the leadership of Marcus, with many excellent killers possessing various special abilities, has gained the upper hand in the struggle, occupying the majority of Consum as well as the surrounding nations. The Segua kingdom has been left with no plausible option but to fight defensively until the arrival of Gear drastically turns the tides.
I don't get it.
Well,
but then you threw me off at that first one.
Nintendo.
Okay.
Segua.
Sega.
And have been locked in a battle over the land of Consum.
Consumers?
Yeah. It's literally an anime where Nintendo and Sega have been locked in a battle over the consumer, and Nintendo's winning until Gear arrives.
What's Gear?
I don't know whose Gear is, because I don't know Sega games. I assume it's Sonic. Isn't that Sega?
Yeah.
Sega.
Sonic is Sega.
Or it could be Mega Man. I don't know.
Gear.
See, that's what he looks like. He's blue. So it makes me think. But literally, that's it. There's 3 episodes.
That's funny. Is it a comic book you said?
No, it's an anime.
Oh, it's an anime? Someone got bored. Time to brush my teeth. Ooh.